On June 15, 2026, as the 62nd session of the United Nations Human Rights Council opened in Geneva, the Tibetan community in Switzerland and Liechtenstein held a rally at Place des Nations. About 100 people attended, including representatives of the Tibetan community in Switzerland and Liechtenstein, members of the Tibetan Youth Association in Europe, representatives of the Tibetan Women's Organization of Switzerland, Christians from the Church of Almighty God, and members of Chinese house churches. The rally began at 11:30 a.m. Several speakers addressed human rights and religious freedom in Tibet. They said the Chinese Communist Party continues to suppress Tibetan religion, culture, and education, expelling monks and nuns from monasteries while detaining peaceful advocates and religious believers. They also said that nearly 1 million Tibetan children have been sent to boarding schools to receive education on Sinicization, putting the Tibetan language, culture, and religious traditions at serious risk. In his remarks, Zhang Pasang Nedun Jaso, president of the Tibetan community in Switzerland and Liechtenstein, discussed China's upcoming law on promoting ethnic unity and progress. He argued that the legislation provides a legal basis for China's genocidal policies in Tibet. Jiang Shuting, a Christian from the Church of Almighty God, said the CCP's persecution of the Church of Almighty God has continued to intensify. According to incomplete statistics compiled by the Church, at least 55,649 CAG Christians were persecuted in 2025 for participating in normal religious activities or sharing the gospel. Among them, 19,191 were arrested, 8,996 were subjected to torture, abuse, or forced ideological indoctrination, 2,291 were sentenced to prison, and at least 23 died as a result of persecution. From January through April 2026 alone, at least 1,794 CAG Christians were arrested.
Stop the persecution! Stop the persecution! Respect life! Respect life! Stop the persecution! Stop the persecution! Respect life!
During the rally, Tibetan participants and Christian attendees chanted slogans including "Stop persecution, respect life," and "Stop persecution, faith is no crime." They called on the international community to pay closer attention to religious freedom and human rights in China. The rally concluded at 2 p.m. Participants urged the international community to focus greater attention on China's human rights situation and to take concrete action to help safeguard fundamental human rights, religious freedom, and human dignity.